We know, like us, our listeners spend countless hours every week taking care of loved ones, but most probably don't have an estate plan. Sampson McPhee lawyers can help.
Estate planning allows you to make the big decisions now, like who will take care of your kids if you pass away, and allows you to control how your assets will be distributed and managed.
Estate planning is extra important for parents, common law partners, and people with blended families.
Call Kelly at Sampson McPhee at 902-563-5906 to find out about special pricing for our listeners.
Hi, Daniel.
Hi, Pat.
So welcome to episode 1 of Daniel and I's podcast.
Where we just watch TV and don't say a word.
That's it.
That's all you have? Hi, Jess.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Patrick.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Daniel.
Hello.
How we all doing?
Great.
We're all feeling good? We're all comfortable?
Yeah, super comfortable.
What's the song that's like, or the meme or the sound over that's like, let's get into it.
I don't
Get
know.
into it. Get into it.
I don't
No?
know. Sing it for us.
I've tried.
I love it.
Let's get into it. Is that a thing?
First I heard of it.
Get into it.
Same.
Let's get into it.
We're not on TikTok, Jess. Is it a TikTok thing?
I'm not on TikTok either.
Oh, you were, weren't you?
Maybe once, but
She goes in phases.
yeah, I've gone down the rabbit hole a couple times and I had to back away.
Are you guys on TikTok?
No. I think they're banning it.
Yeah, I only have my company phone and they don't allow it.
Oh, okay.
So I never had it.
Yeah.
I probably would have.
I never had
Tried,
it either.
or-
I may have tried it once, but I don't have it usually. You're going to pull your earphones out of that jack?
I know, but I can't see Daniel.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be a shame?
All right.
There you are. There we are. That's better.
Welcome to another episode with the husbands. What is this? Lucky number 3, we'll call it. What do you think, guys?
Depends.
Well, our
On?
last one didn't make
This
air.
is our 4th time doing it. Maybe the 3rd time getting to air.
Do you want to
Maybe.
talk about that? I feel like you're not
really.
Yet to be seen.
you're not bitter at
Or yet
all
to be
about
heard.
that.
You've been warned.
Listen, it was good. We had some laughs. I just don't think it
Wasn't safe for work.
wasn't safe for work. No, it wasn't air worthy.
It wasn't it.
It wasn't it.
It wasn't on brand.
No. You know what is on brand though? I don't know if you guys noticed when we pulled in your driveway what Patrick did.
He backed in.
He backed in. Were you
saw.
watching,
He
Daniel?
was, he was
I saw red
watching from
lights.
the window.
Who
So
else
that's why I
backed in?
backed
Did you notice who was backed in?
Oh, are you backed in, Jess?
I'm backed in.
Oh,
we have
did you know
Blink-
we were coming and we were going to make fun if you weren't backed in?
We have Blink cameras.
Yeah.
And since she's been off school for the last month, I noticed she pulls in
Yeah.
during the day
Oh.
and backs in for me. when I get home.
Yeah.
That's like a little love language.
It
That's
is.
sweet, but it's
That
still
is
not safe
sweet.
during the day. So I don't know.
Right. Well, progress.
Yep.
Progress.
Progress, yeah.
Were you like, did you guys cheer when we backed in? You were like, he backed in.
No, I was
No.
walking by and I
He
did see the red
backed
lights. I
in.
was like, oh, Pat's backing in for me.
He started to back and I go, what are you doing? Oh my God, are you backing in? And he started laughing. He said, yes, I am.
It was for the pod.
Yeah.
Yeah. Content.
Good content. That's hilarious. Well, we're back at it. Another episode with the husbands. We have some questions that we'll go through, but really there's no agenda. We're just going to chat and catch up. We just happen to be recording the catch up because the 4 of us haven't hung out
I was just
in
gonna
a
say that.
while, right?
When is the last time we hung out? Just the 4 of us.
Just the 4 of us, no kids.
Yeah. I can't
honestly
remember.
don't know.
Usually.
Was it when Jess schooled us all in bowling? No. Dave
Might have been
Sampson,
Dave
yeah,
Sampson.
Christmas.
Oh my God.
My
Yeah.
birthday.
Your birthday?
Remember we stopped here on the way
Oh,
home?
yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I did the super deeker.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Yes.
right.
Yes.
Our
We should-
impromptu visit.
We'll have an intermission and see who
We
gets on this
should.
one.
We should do a
Yeah.
super deeker competition
Yeah.
live from the morning meeting. We'll take our mics down.
That's funny. Usually when we get together like this, we don't get overboard with alcohol. We get overboard with time.
Yes.
We need to make sure we go to bed early because we can sleep in tomorrow.
And for
We
everyone
can't ruin it.
out there,
I agree.
we were late. Well, late. We had like a soft time, a moving target for our start time this evening, but we passed it by an hour. And I said before we walked in, Jessica's gonna be in bed. And we walked in and I said, sorry, we're late. And you said, it's my bedtime. It's almost my bedtime.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're on the
To
clock.
be fair, bedtime's like 7 o'clock. So
Yeah, that's right.
8.
We're on the clock. I did learn today that you get your best sleep, most restorative sleep from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m.
There you go, Daniel.
I'm never asleep by 10 p.m.
Either is Daniel.
Yeah.
Ever.
I'm going to work on it though. It's my homework.
no.
What about you,
I
Pat?
have no problem.
I like to be in bed by 11,
Yeah.
the latest.
Yeah, you're good.
How do you stay up? Like, what do you do?
We either watch our show because our kids are finally asleep and it's our chance to just sit on the couch together and do something. Or if Pat goes to bed, I do work. Like I read what I need to read.
Yeah,
or
we don't
write
do
something.
that. We don't sit on the couch together and watch shows.
Well, it's because you watched the little reindeer show and
Baby reindeer.
what's it called? Baby reindeer.
Rudolph.
We have different interests
I
right
don't
now.
think there's anything
And like
that we
you guys
like
did
that's
have, don't you guys? You guys are like Survivor people, are you? Don't you
Yeah.
watch or you did watch Survivor?
We used to.
a while ago, yeah.
We're Big Brother people. You don't watch
Yeah.
Big Brother.
Not anymore.
Do you ever watch the Leafs games, Jess?
No.
Oh,
No.
When she does, she enjoys them. She says that's,
Yeah. Usually, Logan goes to bed and I might come out into the living room for a little bit. But usually I go into the bedroom and I like to have my space.
yeah, you do.
That's why we go on lots of date nights. We make sure.
Yeah, that's nice. I'm like jumping off the couch watching the Leafs game.
Sarah gets into the Leafs games big time.
And I probably annoy Patrick to no end because I'm like, why is he doing that? What's that call mean? That's a stupid rule. Why is that red line there? Like just asking a billion questions where he's probably like, can you
forget
just stop
what
and
we
watch the game?
watched the last time that was very intense at the end of a game, and she had to go to bed because it was too intense.
Oh yeah, that was, we talked about this. It
Yeah.
was, what was that? Oh my gosh. It just
Curling.
It was the curling.
curling.
That's right.
Yeah.
I was like, we were there, Pat. What was it?
It's too much.
It was
it's too
intense.
intense. I have to go.
What a great event that was though.
Curling was great. Yeah.
I never thought I'd be one that was into curling, and I was into that curling.
I think it's easy to get into like when it's like the excitement, right?
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
It's a
you're gonna
live
watch
event,
it on
you're
like
there.
a regular, like a
No.
no.
But I could now and be like, okay, I get it a little bit,
Yeah.
right? Like my first match I watched, I was like, what's happening out there? Then as you learn more about it, it was, and I mean, the final was just so good.
Yeah, and I was
Canada.
watching those games at home, even
Yeah.
though I wasn't at Center 200. I would still watch them.
You did get there quite a bit though, right?
Just twice. I was there
Okay.
on the first day and the last day. So
That
And
was
I was
pretty
there on the
good.
second last day and the last day. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
good. I didn't get to see the patch though, and I'm disappointed.
yeah, that
You
was
did,
awesome
Pat.
too. Yeah.
That was a good setup, hey?
Yeah, I was like, did you guys go to that?
Oh, I
I
did
actually
go to that
saw
thing.
Logan there the day
Yeah,
I was
Logan
there.
went.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
He had a blast. He
Logan went
loved
with
it.
mom. Mom's a big fan.
Right.
Yeah.
And your mom has been a big fan of curling.
Yes.
She's like a, yeah.
Yeah.
So what was the patch setup?
It was like a souped up beer tent, basically. Like,
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Logan was in there too.
he was. That's where I saw him. he was playing.
Having a brew.
He was playing beanbag toss or something. I think.
That's
Oh my
amazing.
Yeah. No, they had all
Wow.
kinds of food in there and Breton Brewing.
Sounds
all good
horrible.
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, they had a pretty sweet setup, right?
they
Like,
did.
it's cool. Because
Yeah.
you could only get that beer
Yeah,
there.
Breton was the sponsor of the whole event, so
That's cool.
Nice.
it was Breton Brewing or nothing, basically.
That's
Perfect.
the way to do it. Yeah, that is cool.
What else is new, guys?
Well, listen, I think we have to give a special shout out to Daniel and just a reminder for everyone to talk into your mics.
Am I not
Are
doing
Are you
that?
looking at me?
No, I was looking at Daniel, but I didn't
Yeah,
want to single him
I'll
out.
be bad for that. I think the first episode you had to turn the volume up like double to hear me. So
Yeah,
Remember you
speak
told
right
me
into
you
that
have to
mic.
like have your mouth like right on the
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
basically
We
like,
got it.
kiss it. Pretend it's me.
No, don't do that. It's not safe here.
Haha, very funny.
We do have to give a shout out to Daniel for making this podcast and our most recent recording happen as well, because if it wasn't for his special pack of batteries that we stole, we wouldn't be here recording these. So I have questions about the batteries.
Yeah.
They double A's?
They're double
They're
A's,
double
but like
A's.
Jess
They're
was
double A's.
really worried to touch them. So she called Daniel at work to make sure she could use these
That's
batteries. And I was like,
hilarious
what's
that she
going
knows
on
that.
with these batteries?
We have a bin in that closet with batteries.
Yeah.
All kinds of different batteries. Like the circle ones,
Right.
the big block ones,
Right.
double A's,
You
triple
guys
A's,
just
you
hoarding
know.
batteries
We have
just in case
we have
or what?
lots of batteries.
Yeah.
And I frequent them. Like whatever I need a battery, I go get a battery. One day this Amazon package comes and it's just a white box and he put it in the battery bucket.
Yeah.
And he was like, Jessica, don't touch these batteries. He's like, these are for the Blink cameras. They're
Okay.
very expensive. They're lithium batteries and like, don't use them.
How much are they?
it's just classic Cape Breton. Like that's something my mom or my dad would do, I guess. But
Right.
they're I don't know, they're
How much are they?
like if I bought Amazon double A's, they're like 40 cents a battery, and a lithium energizer is like $4 per. So
Wow.
So would other batteries not be lithium? Like what's the,
yeah.
is that the difference?
Yeah, there's different chemical composition. I guess I don't know. It just
Okay.
Here
lasts
we
less.
go. Here we go.
Well, I'm not a big. I don't know. I don't know much about batteries. I just know that I've watched YouTube clips that they last like literally
Right.
double.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that you have to
Or
protect those.
more.
I get that.
So do you put them in Logan's toys, the lithiums?
No.
So
He just
anyway,
leaves it on
here we are
regardless, so.
the other day about to record and our tracker needs batteries. Sarah's like, you got any double A's?
Yeah.
So I go into the closet and I was like, ooh, we're out of the regular double A's, which we need to order some, by the way.
No, you can, for something like that, I think it's perfect.
Well, I
perfect
called
scenario.
Daniel and I was like, I need to FaceTime you. Like, can I use these batteries? And he was like, you were on speakerphone.
Yeah,
and
it was
Sarah-
funny. You were on speakerphone. I felt the need to be like, "You're on speakerphone."
I know.
but just didn't say
He
it.
was
I was
gonna lose
worried.
it.
I was worried about the next response.
because Sarah knows you to be like just super chill about everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and you were a little bit like, oh my God, like the lithium
I don't think so.
batteries.
Oh yeah. What do you need them for? What's the? And I was like, ooh, because when Jess was like, I gotta call Daniel. I'm like, Daniel's not gonna care about batteries. And then when I heard the tone of your voice, like
Yeah.
not that you were mad or anything, but it was just it was
Hesitant.
inquisitive. Yeah,
He
hesitant.
cared very much.
You were like, well, what are you doing?
For what?
And I was like, oh, these are special batteries.
I don't know. I guess I'm just cheap. I don't know.
No, you're not.
you're
That's the
not.
thing.
That's
No,
the
you're
only thing I'm
not.
concerned about is the money, because if it's like something, some Logan's toys take like 10 double A's. So if you
Right.
take 10 double A's, that's $40 worth of batteries rather than $4.
Yeah.
But if it was a podcast equipment, I'd say, yeah, go ahead. That's
Did
perfect.
you see how fast he did that equation? What an athlete.
He's a mathlete.
Yeah. He's in the
For
math
Always
leagues.
has, always will.
Yeah.
4 times 10 is
40.
40.
pretty,
Maybe I should have been one too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, so shout out to you because you're the reason.
You're the
I
reason
didn't know
we're
where
here.
you're going with that. I was like, oh, what did I do? I think people out there will understand what I'm saying there.
Yeah,
think
I
that's-
understand what you're
Shout
saying.
out to the battery people.
I think it makes sense.
But even the Blink cameras come with the lithium ones, so I figured I'd buy the same.
Right. That
I
makes
said,
sense.
I actually looked at it. I'm like, I know lithium is better, but how better? They can't be that much better. But when I look it up,
They
it
are.
actually is. So when we were in LA, it was nice. I was like, we had a big snowstorm.
Yeah.
And I was like, look, my neighbors,
Yeah.
because he
Plowing.
didn't tell us, like, we wouldn't have had a clue that he did it. Really.
Yeah, that's so
We'd be
nice.
like, who did what? But
Yeah, that's nice.
you guys were away for that massive snowstorm?
No, the second round.
Yeah.
They were in LA.
Yeah.
So
How
we
was
were
that?
Oh, LA was super fun.
Yeah.
It was a great time.
Yeah.
So originally, where were you supposed to go?
Lithuania.
Oh.
No, originally
Oh, France.
France.
Right.
So I don't know. I was like, good for you. You're going to France.
Yeah.
We went to Scotland the year before. I'm not like a world traveler.
Right.
I don't think I ever care to be.
Right.
But then the conference got changed to Lithuania. Tell the
I don't
story.
know if it was just a rumor that we were going to France for the conference, or that's where it was supposed to go and the project got delayed, or I don't know. But we got changed to Lithuania. So I think at the time it was like my boss said, do you want to go to Lithuania? Because it's a beautiful country. I'm sure
Yeah.
it'd be great to visit, but there's
Right.
no like significant landmark that you can think of that you want to visit in
Right.
Lithuania. So he said, would you rather go to LA? And I said, yes.
So
question.
There's
So
like a,
Have you
like,
been to either? Pat?
Haven't been either.
No.
Love to go to California though.
Like in my business, like it's like a kind of a niche part of the power market, I guess. And they have a European conference, and they have a North American conference. So
Cool.
we just attended the North American one this year. That's all.
Nice. And you tagged along.
yes. So the funny part of it is, so he's like, okay, I'm going to LA now, which I was like kind of bummed, but I was just like, I'm in school, so no sense getting like
Yeah.
upset about it. Then he tells me, he just was like, it was a passerby. Like it just slipped out of it. Like
Yeah.
he rolled
I
it off
kind
the
of
tongue.
messed up. I messed up a little
You,
bit.
I guess you did. That he was staying, his hotel was the Hilton Universal City,
Okay.
which would mean that he was literally right beside Universal
Yeah.
Hollywood Studios
Yeah.
in LA.
Yeah.
And I was like, hold on. What do you mean? Like, you mean to tell me you're going to be on property?
I don't know why they picked there, because there's nothing around there other than Universal.
So
too. I wish they had have been downtown, really.
I mean,
How far were you from downtown?
10 minutes, 15
Yeah,
minutes.
15
Like,
Did you see
Uber.
like the Hollywood side?
Yes.
Yeah.
So cool.
Not from the hotel, but
I
you
traveled
can go.
all around.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I was like, can you just crunch the numbers and see if we can make this work? Because I need to go. Like
Yeah.
Logan, I was like, you're not going to go to LA and stay at the Hilton Universal and not take me and Logan.
Yeah.
That's like a ripoff.
You're not going to do that.
You're not going to do that.
I thought I was going to do that.
You were mistaken.
That's exactly what he was going to do.
But if I'm being honest, I was like, well, I don't think it's possible because the flights are probably crazy to go across the whole all of North America to the other side.
Right.
But we looked them up and it was like 300 and something per person
I hate to say this, but the flights are
You guys are
actually
coming.
too
Yeah. Basically. Yeah.
So it was awesome. And so my mom came and Logan's godmother, Elizabeth, my bestie, and we stayed all in the same hotel room, which worked out pretty good.
Worked out good, yeah. There was a lot of people in one room, but it was a king bed. So me, you, and Logan were in one, and your mom and Liz were on the. You got to shout out your brother because he gave us all the points to even reduce the flights even more.
Shout out to Ryan Burke.
Yeah, I saw Ryan the other day at the Eagles game.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't see me. He was walking by, and I was like, there's Jess's brother, because like I just find you guys look so much alike. It's wild.
Oh, it is.
It's wild.
I know.
Yeah.
He's single, ladies. I'm in the market for a sister-in-law. Another one.
Oh, we should do like a...
Is he older or younger than you?
Older. He's 37.
He's my age, right?
30, yeah, 3 years older than me.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So Logan and I, Mom and Liz, we went down to Anaheim and went to Disneyland.
Nice.
Which was incredible. Then we waited for Daniel and we hit up Universal. Yep. It was like the coolest trip ever.
Yeah.
We did a tour around LA. We went to Beverly Hills. Super cool. Super awesome. Yeah. And the weather was perfect. It was like not too hot, not too cold. Like the mornings and evenings were cool, but the middle of the day was beautiful.
Yeah.
We had the best time.
That's awesome. Mm-hmm. That's great.
Yeah.
I was in the conference room the whole time.
How was your conference?
We didn't see Daniel.
How was the air conditioning?
Yeah.
It's funny because they're not like, I never really thought of it. Like LA at that time was a little bit cold in the night. So they had like all these huge heaters in the hallway, like plugged in because the hotel doesn't have heat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I never thought about that before. But yeah. It was good.
It's funny.
The
People were
conference was
going
good.
around in parkas and we were in like t-shirts.
Yeah. That is funny.
The conference was good. We got to go. We stayed an extra day, or I pushed my like flights out so I could go to Universal with.
Yeah.
Any good
everybody.
rides?
Yeah.
Yes.
Logan likes the rides more than us, though.
Yeah, but you had fun.
Yeah, we went on most of them.
Yeah.
There was probably a few he couldn't go on, I would guess.
Yeah.
Only a few. He's a daredevil. He loves thrill rides.
Yeah.
But the cool part about this place was the Super Mario World.
Yeah.
It was so cool to like walk in because you're literally immersed. You're taken literally into a whole nother world.
Cool.
It's like you're in the Super Nintendo game. Like it's unbelievable. Like that's the thing with these things. And I always say that yes, it's expensive to go, but it's worth every penny. Like the amount you pay for a day pass. So say what do we pay for Universal? Like $100 each?
Yeah.
Like what
that.
you get access to for $100 is insane. So like it's a lot for us because we're paying for flights and hotels and meals and whatever. But if you're local and just going to Universal for the day or Disney World for the day or Disneyland, it's worth every bang for your buck. Like because like if we were to go to a show here at the Savoy, we would pay like what, like $39, $50, $60 for like an hour and a half of entertainment. Whereas like you go to Disney World and you can go to like 100 of those little shows, plus rides, plus a million other things. It's 100% worth the money. Is it a lot of money? Yes.
Jessica
is it worth
math.
It? Yes.
Jessica math, yeah.
It is though, Daniel. You have to
$100
agree.
was probably like $180 US, but then the meals were probably $100 each.
Still worth it. Don't listen to him. He loves every minute of it. He's a Disney dad.
If you're fortunate enough to be able to spend the money, yes, it is.
Yeah.
It was a lot
And
of
just
fun.
to remind everyone that in Jess and Daniel, this is a meme that Jess sent Daniel earlier from the morning meeting account, so I saw it. But in every marriage, there's one person who monitors the finances and another person who's having a great time.
Yeah.
So we can guess who's who in this marriage.
Yeah.
Hilarious. I think I'm the only non-Disney.
Because you haven't been yet.
You haven't been.
You need to.
I was like basically like I'm going to hate Disney. Like when we went down to Florida, I was thinking this is not, I'm not in the best shape. I'm going to be sweating. It's going to be hot lineups. Oh, no, I'm not going to like this, but I loved it.
Yeah. No, not that I'm not anti-Disney. I just mean I've never been there. So I think I'm the only one here who hasn't experienced a Disney experience just yet.
When you went to Disney, though, wasn't there someone in your group who like handled everything and knew everything about the lines?
Very fair point. Yeah,
so you
Bethany
need to have someone
really
like that
take that
to go,
over,
I think.
Who's going to be that in our group?
I don't want to be that.
I'll teach you the way. So you do. Yes.
You are good at planning, though.
I don't want to do it.
But
I know you don't want to. I'll do it. I just haven't been there, so I don't know.
You can even share it. The app makes it so much easier because the app,
Stuart would love that.
It's so big, but the app shows you like, okay, there's a small wait time so you jump on this or whatever. Yeah.
It's very user-friendly.
Are you visiting like a park a day though? Or are you doing like more than one? How does that work?
Depends.
Right.
I only went one park per day.
And you just got to spend your time
whole
there.
day there, basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends on how you want to do the trip. Like, so there's 2 ways to do it. You can live in the Disney bubble. So you go to Disney, you stay on Disney. Your whole entire trip is revolved around Disney World.
Yeah.
Or you can do what we did. We stayed off resort. So we stayed at an Airbnb like a half hour away. And we did 3 park days. So we were there for like 7 days. And the days that we weren't at the parks, we were hanging out in the pool, gone to Target, went to Topgolf, did a little bit of both.
Yeah.
And I really liked that.
Yeah, I like that.
I did it the Disney bubble way.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you went there for Disney, you guys were.
And we were older too. So, but like it was exhausting.
Right.
It was like up early, gone all day long. Same thing for like 5 days in a row.
Wow.
That's
So
hard.
I would prefer to do it the way you guys did it.
Yeah. And we were very strategic about that because we were like, the kids are young, they're going to be exhausted. So the day that we went to Disney, the next day we had a chill day.
Right.
And then we would recoup and then we would go
Get
again.
right into Disney. Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Yeah. And you kind of have to pick what parks you want. So we went to Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, and Hollywood Studios. So if we go another time, we'll probably skip out on Animal Kingdom and do a different one.
Right.
Or we'll do half a day at Magic Kingdom and then maybe scoot over to another one.
Right.
You kind of just have to pick. You can't do it all.
Right.
And you do it that way.
I was as a child obsessed with Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Like my sister and I shared a room. Her side was Winnie the Pooh and my side was Mickey Mouse. So it has always been I'll probably cry when I go to Disney World for the first time. But it seems overwhelming.
Don't go to the ride. It's a small world.
Yes.
That's the only
Everyone
one
has to experience it, Daniel.
No, don't do it.
It's not worth it or what?
No, it gets stuck in your head.
It's creepy, isn't it?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, I can remember it.
What do you mean?
It's a small world.
Are you in like a boat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I remember.
You have to do it.
Is it claustrophobic?
No.
No, nothing's really super claustrophobic.
Okay.
Because that'd be another thing I wouldn't like. And that's what I thought going down, but no.
Yeah, okay.
But they just play that song over and over, and I felt like I was in there for 4 hours. That was probably my only negative.
And it's always like something will happen where so when we went to Disneyland, there was most of the rides are wheelchair accessible. So this one family, they were trying to get their son onto the ride and the machine was malfunctioning to switch out the ride to be accessible. And so there was people stuck inside that ride for it had to be 20 minutes. So could you imagine?
No.
Just over and over. We were on the outside. We had the beautiful sun. We were just lounging, waiting, not a care in the world. You're on vacation, right?
Right.
But to be stuck in there.
Yeah.
To be just
stuck
playing
in
over and over, you would feel like you were spiraling.
Yes.
Out of control.
I think of the Gravitron when you think it's never going to stop or you're stuck in there forever. That's
Gravitron.
claustrophobic.
Gravitron
Remember that?
be coming back soon.
Yeah.
Hinges.
That ride doesn't exist anymore, right?
No.
Remember your hair used to get stuck in the seat when it went up and down? Did you experience
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. Oh man, that used to be my favorite ride though.
Yeah, it was the best.
Yeah, it was.
I used to get crushed.
And yeah, I bet.
In the, what's it called?
The zipper?
No, the one that goes.
The Sea Dragon? The Tilt-A-Whirl.
I went on the zipper a few times.
What's it called?
The Scrambler.
The Scrambler.
Yeah.
Oh,
Used to get absolutely crushed because people would
into the side.
Into the side.
Yeah.
And I was just all bones. What?
Daniel said sorry.
Many moons ago. We wouldn't even fit in it now.
That is hilarious.
But yeah, you gotta go to Disney World and you have to tell us and we want to come.
Okay.
Didn't we agree on this when we were down? We were texting you and you said, we're going to go down in 2025.
Yeah, we were supposed to go down with Pat's family, but I think we've bumped it a year.
No.
Sounds like maybe more than that.
Oh, really? Why?
Well, Mom said everyone has to be 6 at least.
Oh, right.
So that's that's 3 years from now.
2.
No, I can't wait that long.
Well, Brooks and Grady are 3.
They're 4.
Oh,
They're going to be
perfect
4
time.
in a few months.
We can't wait 2 years.
Yeah, I think we can.
No, I don't think we can.
Financially, I think we can.
Yeah, I was like, you're going to go and guess? All right, we have a question from some listeners here. Should we get into that or
Let's
what?
get into it. Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. Okay, so a question is there something that only your wives do for the family that you'd willingly take over permanently?
How do you pick just one?
Go ahead, Pat.
I don't think so.
And my answer to that, or my question, follow-up question is there nothing that I do or nothing that you'd want to take over?
Nothing that I want to take over.
Interesting.
Imagine if you answer that the other way. You'd get some amount of trouble.
Well, I'm asking because I'm like thinking, I'm like, what is it that I do for the family that I would want you to take over?
Make Bo's lunches.
That's what I was thinking. Make Bo's lunches.
Yeah.
You're not willing to take that over?
I started strong on that one, and then I probably I tapered off on that bad. So
yeah.
I should, yeah.
So Jess does it or?
Jess does it.
Yeah.
Full time now, yeah.
Yeah.
With very small
Jess, do you do it?
I do it.
Yeah.
Every morning I wake up because Daniel is up hours past me.
Right.
I'm like, oh, I wonder if he thought to make Logan's lunch.
Right.
And then every morning I'm disappointed.
To be fair, I do other things like, laundry or this or that when you're...
Yeah, we talked about laundry last episode. Jess, are you doing laundry on these weeks before your break here? Or?
I don't do laundry.
Ever?
But no.
Anyone's laundry, you don't do it?
No, it's not my role.
Really?
I don't touch it. And anytime I do touch it, Daniel complains about it.
Oh.
He's like, you put way too much in the washer again.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, well, better not touch that again.
Now, do you do that on purpose?
I don't know, Pat. Do I?
Yeah.
Definitely.
You're the best at it, Daniel. You should do it.
Yeah. The problem with Daniel, though, and I don't complain, but I'll talk about it now, just for the sake of being transparent for the podcast and for the listeners.
Of course.
Is that he does the laundry, but he doesn't fold the laundry.
Right.
So it stays
it piles up quite
in a pile. But I don't complain because I'd rather not do it.
Folding is
fold
so
it?
annoying.
No.
Do you fold it?
No.
No.
I'll put it away. If it's folded, I will take my share and put it away.
Yeah.
That's as far as I go.
I know. There's struggle care tasks that talk about this with laundry because I have a hard time putting laundry, like finishing the task, like folding it, putting it away. There's always just so much.
Folding it is the worst part.
It is.
Oh, it's brutal.
But it'll
Putting
never...
it in the washer and the dryer, it takes like 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's easy.
Yeah.
Although I do have to set an alarm to remind myself to move it from the washer to the dryer.
Nothing worse than when it gets stinky,
Yeah.
If you leave it. Oh,
I know. But
gross, because you got to wash it again, or maybe twice.
But laundry is this thing that it's actually never going to be done, right?
No.
Like there's always
that's
going
what's
to be
so
laundry.
hard about
Yeah.
it. It's
So-
done for 30 seconds.
So we can change the narrative around that. Like that's what the struggle care, what's her name? I forget. I'll check it. But she talks about that. Like if you have like a clean basket and a dirty basket, that's fine. So if you don't want to, if it's like folding little pairs of pants is super annoying,
Well, this whole week,
have a
we've just
clean
had
basket.
2 huge laundry baskets full of clean clothes for the boys.
Yeah.
And we just leave it in the living room.
Yeah. And we just,
And then we get them dressed there.
yeah. And it's
and-
working great.
That's
I got
that. I
no
like
problem.
that.
But when
I got
I
no
s-
problem with
Yeah.
that.
I know,
implement
but you
that.
do have to work to break down the thing that's like, oh, but the laundry's not done because it's still in that basket in my living room and it's supposed to be in their dresser in their room. But then I'm like, who says, why is that? Because this is way more convenient for our lives right now. It's in the basket. They pick their clothes out. They get dressed. It does have a system. Like it is organized in some way. But
And Grady only likes 3 pairs of pants.
yeah, I know. It is crazy, guys. It's crazy. He will only wear the 3 same pair of jogging pants. He has so many beautiful clothes that have never been on his body. He
Logan's
refuses.
been in that little bit of a
yeah.
It's
thing
crazy.
here lately. Like all his nice, he has a couple pairs of comfy roots pants. He hates I don't like them.
Well, this
Yeah.
morning, chaos ensued between these two, Logan and Daniel. I'm mostly home in the morning. Daniel usually is out the door by 7 o'clock, and then I'm dealing with the morning stuff. And so my rule with Logan is I will pick out an outfit, and if he doesn't like it, then I'm like, buddy, that's fine, but you have to go and pick it out. I'm not going to
Right.
do this back and forth of what about
story
this
of our
shirt? What about
lives.
that?
Yeah.
Whatever. So this morning, Daniel picked out an outfit, and Logan was like, I don't like those pants. And then Daniel was just basically I don't care.
Yeah.
You're wearing them. And that's just not, it's not going to work for Logan.
Right.
And so anyway, he ended up picking a different pair of pants. But yeah, I pick out beautiful Roots outfits because I'm like, this is so cozy and comfy. And he's like, that's not cool.
Oh my God.
I'm like, okay, why don't you go pick out an outfit that's cool then? And he comes out with neon green pants and the ugliest shirt I've ever seen. But he thinks it's cool. So who am I to say?
Yeah.
Yep.
Whatever.
Same as our boys.
Yeah, it is. They're so particular. I've done, like, I no longer, like, I used to get upset. Like, if we were going somewhere, I'd be like, you're wearing these nice pants because I said so. And now I've just given up. Like, you'll see my kids and they will be in whatever they want. Yeah. Like, it's not.
Bluey jogging pants and a blue long sleeve shirt. Yeah. That's what Grady will have.
And Grady has 2 sets of that hoodie. Because of the twins. So, and that's all he wear. I was in Boston and I bought the twins. I knew when I bought them, I said to my mom, I don't know why I'm buying these because neither of them are going to wear them. But here I am and I'm buying them. They were like little hoodies, Boston Celtic, like zip up hoodies, super cute. They have a 4-leaf clover on it, like, Boston Celtics. I bring them home. They're like, oh, thanks, Mom. And then Grady puts it next to him and says, I'll wear it on St. Patrick's Day.
And he won't. And he definitely won't.
He won't. So like every day I'm like, do you want to wear your new sweater? He's like, it's not St. Patrick's Day. And I'm like, honey,
that is so funny.
You can wear that on a different St. Patrick's Day. That happened to Bo when he was little too. Remember I wanted him to wear these cute boots. We were going to Hank's farm or something. He had a cute outfit on. And I was like, here, buddy. And he's like, I don't want to wear those. I'm like, yeah, they're your pumpkin picker boots. We're going to the pumpkin patch. He was like, okay. So he wore them. That worked. I was like, I'm brilliant. That worked beautifully. Here he is in the boots. Again. Never wore them again because they're his pumpkin picker boots. And he'll only wear them at the pumpkin patch.
How so, like, be careful what you say.
Yeah, exactly.
Like when you have kids, like,
oh
my God. They take everything so literal.
Exactly. Yeah. They are so literal.
Every day is such a
new adventure.
Yeah. It's such an adventure.
Well, it's funny how you see the memes of like, it's like you do every single morning is the exact same. It's like the first morning they've ever had.
Yeah,
They're shocked they have to eat breakfast. They're shocked they have to get dressed. They're shocked they have to go.
We have school every single day. We have school today? Yeah. Yes, you have school today. Oh,
I have to get dressed today?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like nighttime. I ruin Logan's every day when I'm like, okay, buddy, it's time to brush your teeth before bed. Literally the worst thing I could ever.
Why do they think that like takes so long? Like, why do you have to? That's Bo's biggest thing now. Like, it's going to take too long. Whatever it is, whatever activity, hockey, it's going to take too long. Like, where else do you have to be? Yeah. You don't wear a watch. How do you know it's going to take too long? Like, what are you scared of missing out on? You know?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
so funny.
Hey, Lowell's brushing his teeth.
Yeah. Like, why?
And I'm like, buddy, it's part of being like clean. Like, these are things that we have to do. We have to get in the tub and we have to like.
Plus, this conversation we're having with you, you could have brushed your teeth.
Exactly. If you did it, it'd be done by now. Yeah. That's
man,
right.
oh man.
It's true. Pat, why don't you want to take over the lunch making? You just no interest in that?
No interest in it. No, I usually make the boys breakfast.
Yeah, you
too,
do. You're usually on breakfast and I do the lunch, which I appreciate.
So yeah.
I started the year off strong too, Daniel. Like bought all the little cutouts.
I feel like everybody does that.
Yeah. I'm like, I got all these little shapes and sandwich cutters and little forks and now I open that drawer and I'm like, God damn it. I don't use any of those things anymore.
For the whole family, we could get a little bit better at that. Maybe Jessica just stays up a half hour later to 7:45 or something with me. And
a 7:45
Maybe we just like get the lunches done for me, her, and Logan. And then
Logan doesn't even eat the lunch.
Yeah, he's been really picky with that last little while too.
And I don't know.
What's your go-to like lunch for Logan or his go-to?
To be fair, we're talking like we make lunch every day. We pay for lunches 3 days a week. So it's only 2 days.
Right.
But those 2 days, well, you still have to pack the snacks and his water and like everything.
Yeah.
But like usually for snacks, I try to do one fruit. Yeah. So apple, banana, some strawberries or something.
Yeah.
And then like a chocolatey snack. Like he loves friggin' Twinkies right now.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
Oreos,
he picked those at one time at the grocery store, probably when I was with him.
What about Dunkaroos?
Yep, he's got those in the drawer. Yeah. And then like a pouch, like an applesauce or like an applesauce or like Pringles or a yogurt.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And then like for the like lunch portion, usually just like a sandwich or a piece of pizza or like leftovers. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever's in the fridge.
What kind of stuff can he get at his school for lunch? Is that like chicken nuggets and pizza kind of thing?
They're all picked out. So it's one day is popcorn chicken, one day is pizza, one day is a sub from Subway.
So you have to be more specific. So Monday is Subway.
Yeah.
And then the pizza's from Saucy's, but then the popcorn chicken and potatoes and corn is from Colette's in Glace Bay.
Oh, cool.
So it's not just like your average popcorn chicken and potato.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah.
I'd take that if I could pay for it.
So would I.
Yeah.
Bo's Sub Day isn't Subway though, I don't think.
Yeah, it's Subway.
Is it?
Yeah, it's Subway, but he doesn't want
doesn't get
Subway. They get burgers, he doesn't want the burger. They get pizza and nuggets, he likes those, and then spaghetti. He used to like the spaghetti day, now he doesn't love it, which I get why, but it's a big thing of spaghetti. That's the day I volunteered. It's like, I won't volunteer on spaghetti day.
We're getting into deep cuts here conversation, but did he start the turkey subs yet? Because he said he didn't like the ham, so we tried turkey.
I think they start like next, like Monday. He'll get the turkey sub.
Like ham sub from Subway was like his that's what he wanted.
Yeah.
Anytime he wanted to go out deep, and now he says he doesn't like that.
Yeah,
so.
it's funny.
Like
because he wants because it just comes like the ham and the mayo.
Yeah.
He wants like lettuce,
Right.
cucumber, tomato. He wants all the veggies. So to him, it's just like a lame sub.
Yeah, I get that. Bo's like go-to lunch. He loves his, when I pack it, even on the days he buys lunch, he's like, can you still pack my cucumbers and hummus and whatever? So it's like cucumbers, a fruit, hummus, like some kind of berry or whatever, crackers. Then I try to sneak in some like carrots and whatnot. Some of that usually ends up back in there. A sandwich, like a peanut butter and jam sandwich or a Uncrustable.
What do you pack from to
or
drink?
Sometimes a pizza
An
pocket.
Uncrustable?
Yeah, do you know what Uncrustables are?
Yeah, I know what they are.
Oh, yeah.
You can have peanut butter?
He can have peanut butter at his school. Yep.
Oh, wow.
He can. I know.
I thought that was like a center-wide.
No, like each
One of
school,
the
I
few
think.
schools,
It is one of the few schools, yeah. Yeah.
So we go to year to year.
You can
I
do
heard
it.
a thing on CBC one time that they're going to try to cut that completely because they're
It's making it worse.
just making it worse.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know
The
if there's
pediatrician at her, like, their kids go to our school, and she was like, "There's no reason why these kids can't have peanut butter at this school because it's such a healthy, like it's such a yeah. So he can have peanut butter because I remember.
Oh my God.
being
If
in
I
like
could pack
grade
him
1
an
or 2.
Uncrustable?
Oh, he loves Uncrustable.
Yeah.
Well, he loved them for a month and then he'd say he hates
Yeah,
them.
I still remember when I was in elementary school and we were no longer allowed to take peanut butter to school. It ruined my life because that's the only thing I ever
Yeah.
ate.
It's so
freaking
easy.
Peanut butter sandwiches. It was the best.
My cousin Steve ate only peanut butter sandwiches for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for about 10 years.
No.
Shout out Steve
Yeah,
if you're listening.
Steve.
Is he malnourished?
No.
No, he's not. He's since changed. He eats a lot more things now, but for 10 years, I'd say that's all he would eat.
That makes
Oh
me
my
feel
God.
a little better actually because Brooksy's totally on his beige diet. He'll only eat plain pasta, toast,
Yeah.
potatoes. Like he will not eat and a
Muffins.
chicken nugget.
If you
and
had to pick
muffins.
a
He
peanut
won't
butter,
eat.
would you go smooth or crunchy?
Oh,
or
smooth, 100%. You?
Crunchy for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Crunchy?
Yeah, I love crunchy.
Crunchy on a sandwich?
What
The
about
only
the
place I have crunchy
like-
peanut butter is at work because Jessica doesn't like crunchy. So
Crunchy on a sandwich.
yeah, oh yeah.
I could see
Oh.
crunchy on toast.
I've been known to just if I'm busy at work, just go grab a spoon
Oh
of
yeah,
crunchy and just
I love the spoonful of peanut
Yeah.
butter. That's my move too.
Did you ever have the natural stuff with the oil, like
yeah. I've
splashing
had it
around?
Remember
I was
when
on,
you
like,
were into
diets
that?
and it's not that good.
No?
No,
You were into that.
I was. I don't eat much peanut butter now,
you
but
have to put that in the fridge. I think.
yeah.
Yeah. That was hard to get
I like
used
mine
to.
I
full
did
of
like
plastic.
that though.
You did like it, yeah. That's
I like
funny.
my peanut butter full of plastic. Just put it in the cupboard.
Yeah.
Just-
Exactly.
That's too funny. Yeah, it's funny to see like what they eat and what they don't at school. But anyway,
yeah.
yeah, I wouldn't do that either. What about you, Jess? Is there anything that Daniel, like it's in Daniel's role of the house or whatever, that you would be willing to take over permanently?
No.
No,
There's no.
no.
Because his stuff is like garbage, household repairs.
Yeah,
Literal and figurative garbage.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Laundry.
Shovel the driveway. You can
Shovel.
do that.
yeah,
Well,
like
snow
all that
blow.
stuff.
Mow the grass.
Mow the grass.
That would be fun.
It's not
And
that
he's
fun.
like, you're the bill guy. I don't want to do the bills. There's lots of things
Yeah,
that
you
do
guys
that I
don't
just
share. We had this conversation the other day, but you guys don't. Maybe we talked about this before on a pod, but you guys don't share. Like when I say that, I mean you're not each paying certain amount of bills. Like it's all coming out. Like you're
I don't
paying
have
all
a
the
single
bills.
bill.
Yeah, right.
Even when I was employed. But I've been I've been warned
Let's tell
that that's going to change
Right.
when I graduate
Right.
and get
right.
Yeah, I've warned her when she goes back to work, it's going to change a little bit.
He told me that I'm going to take over the vehicle payment.
Right.
And she immediately downsized her vehicle.
I immediately was like, I'm getting rid of this.
She wants to get a 1992 Tercel.
Start biking around.
That
I
is
mentioned that
hilarious.
vehicle payment like almost as a joke, and like it was only like a week later. She said, maybe we don't need like an Explorer. It's kind of big.
Hilarious. Do you guys, and you don't have to answer if it's personal, but do you guys share a bank account or do you have separate bank accounts or do you have both?
Always separate.
Separate, yeah. We do too. I'm like, my mom's always shocked at that because she's like, you guys these days all have your separate things. The first thing we did when we got married was have our own account. And I was like, well, Mom, life is different now.
But we also have like line of credit accounts or
we have a
account.
shared. Yeah, we have shared ones, but we've never we each have our own.
Yeah.
But I was saying, like, we both were established people with bank accounts and RSPs and jobs and pension plans when we met.
Yeah.
So like we kept all that stuff separate.
Really
we did get our
a
combined one together, but we don't really ever use it. It's just there if we want to. But our own accounts have stayed separate.
That's right.
And then we just split the bills. So you pay some and I pay some. We pay the same every month or whatever. But
like bill by bill conversation. But I don't know. I've heard of people having a separate and then each contributing to that.
To the one.
And then the bills come out of one. I wouldn't mind that.
We talked about that, but then we were like,
seems like extra transactions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is like now a fee. Like if you're going to open that account, have things come out of it, you're paying extra.
Yeah.
So we just each take on a few.
To be fair, it sounds like I paid all the bills, but like I paid the bills, but you would always like get the groceries.
Oh yeah, all
so
Logan's things.
Yeah.
It was all pretty.
Yeah. Like anything Logan needed, Christmas, like any gifts, like all that I would pay for.
Yeah.
Gas.
It was almost not even a conversation. It was just that's organically the way we
But now
went.
he pays for absolutely everything.
It's different. You're in school.
Yeah.
But
what do you guys give for gifts when you go to one of Logan's buddies' birthdays?
Okay, this is a good conversation. I have thoughts.
Well, there's tiers. There's like levels.
Like that, like besties or like acquaintances.
Let's say not a bestie.
Yeah, like a classroom acquaintance.
So like I would give either like $20 in a card.
Yeah.
Or like a gift card.
Yeah.
Or I'd buy like one toy. So like say for like a close friend or family member, I'm buying like probably multiple things. So like a toy and a shirt and a little ball or whatever. But like for a birthday party for school, I would just buy like one item because there's so many of them.
Yeah.
That, like you could never, you can't spend $40, $50 on every child. You would just go broke.
It's crazy.
So I feel like $20, $25,
and not everyone
$30.
can do that. Like everyone's so different.
Is a limit.
Yeah. What do you
guys do?
Anytime I take Bo to a party or whatever, I buy the gift, which is not that often, but I just get an Amazon card.
Yeah.
But I was
That's a good
shocked
idea.
at how much cash Bo got for his birthday party.
I just panicked. Did we give Bo his card?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
How
but
much was
like
in his card?
every single gift was basically cash for Bo.
Oh, really?
Which is, I'm totally fine with
Which
that.
is great.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Bo was pumped.
It's less like junk around the house.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But I was surprised for us if it was cash, so they could be.
Did you give him all the cash?
He doesn't have it in his possession, but he knows he has it.
Would you keep some for yourself?
No, it's Bo's cash. Although we did need cash on something.
Okay.
And we need some tomorrow.
We need some tomorrow morning. And we're like, he was like, do you have any cash for that? And I was like, no, but Bo does. So we'll just take it and reimburse him.
I wonder if you'll reimburse.
We will reimburse
Jessica
him.
dip in for a $5 bill.
We will.
Into his piggy bank for tea.
Yeah, that's hilarious. I have done that before. I'm like, I need $5.
He owes us some money.
Pat told him that he owes him all that for the electric bill for the last 6 years. So
Today's episode is sponsored by one of our favorite local businesses, Island Folk Cider House. This female-owned local cidery crafts an incredible lineup of both seasonal and flagship ciders, including their best-selling Good Company and Rebel Rosé. I personally am a Rebel Rosé girly, but I mean, I love everything that has to do with rosé.
I love the crisp flavor of Good Company, Jess, but if I had to pick a favorite, it would be the Easy Peasy. Whatever your choice, you can trust that all Island Folk cider is crafted with quality, local ingredients, never artificial. So, how do good folks like you get your hands on some Island Folk cider? You can visit their charming tap room in Sydney's North End at 52 Nepean Street. You can check them out at any NSLC location across Nova Scotia, or you can order online at www.islandfolkcider.ca with shipping available across Canada. Thanks again to Jill and our good friends at Island Folk Cider House.
Okay, I know, Jess, I think we've talked about this briefly before and you probably have your thoughts on it. I can't wait to discuss, but I do like kind of the $5. I know, but I get it because the kids, like Bo was pumped over a $5 bill, right? Like if you're like, okay, everyone bring just
not
like,
anymore. Not after getting all those 20s.
Well, not now,
birthday.
but I just mean like he went to a birthday party earlier and it was like, you don't need to bring a present, but if you would like to, they're saving up for whatever, bring $5 in a card. And I was like, he's closer to him than that. So I was like, well, I don't want to go against the wishes, but also I'm going to give you 15 or whatever. But the $5 in a card, I was like, if every person brought him 5, he would be so pumped. He would have so many 5s. And then it makes it easier for the parents because there's probably different situations out there.
Yep.
And we had like 7 or 8 birthday parties a few weeks ago in like the span of 2 weeks. So I think that's not that I'm like you. I probably do the similar thing to you, depending on like how close they are. It's either a gift or some cash or both or whatever. But I mean, I'm on board for the $5 thing.
So for me, it comes down to the language. So like how you just said it, they don't need anything, but if you want to throw $5 in a card, they're saving up for this, whatever.
Yeah.
That's fine. For me, I have a hard time when people tell me what to do.
Okay.
So it's like, only do $10 in a card. Like there's been I've been invited to parties before where it's like only $10 in a card, up to $10 in a card. Like don't tell me what to give. Like I understand that like what you were saying, that like not everyone can afford or has the capacity.
Yeah.
And you would hate for a child to miss out on a party simply because the parent couldn't afford the gift.
Yeah.
But it's all about the language and how you say it.
Right.
When people say like, even Christmas gifts, like I've seen people say like, to family members, like we're only accepting like $10. Like please don't buy big gifts. Like don't tell me what to buy.
Right. Is
I'm
this
not
go back
explaining
to
it
you
right.
being a defensive listener? No, just kidding.
No, I get you. But maybe not explain it perfectly, but yeah, I agree with that.
I can be swayed. I just mean that like, I get it, but I'm also just like,
what if you want to get more and you're able to?
Yeah.
You want to be able to do that for them. Yeah.
If I'm being honest, well, like say Bo's party, I don't remember the amount or whatever.
we gave him $40.
Okay, so
to Walmart.
So when
Wally World.
When Jessica said we have to stop in Walmart to get him a gift card, I was like, I did say like a gift card. Why? Like I thought.
Yeah,
like,
I talked to Sarah about this.
Spend a little more effort to think about what Bo would enjoy to get as a gift.
Right.
But then she said she talked to you, and I was like, oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah.
But then I think we did still have the conversation of how much.
I just think, no. And you know what's funny though? The gift card thing. Okay, take it away from kids' parties and talk about in any situation. Do you feel that way about gift cards? Do you feel like they're less thoughtful than?
No.
Okay.
I don't know why I felt that way for Bo. I just thought that
because he's like a little boy.
Because we know him, and we figured we could put some thought into what he would like, and maybe he'd enjoy that. But it's the same what Pat said. You just end up getting a bunch of stuff. Maybe they don't. Yeah. It's just sitting around the house.
So I play with it for like 24 hours, and then
even the gift card I find when Logan gets a gift card, I like that because then it's not cash that Jessica's taking for tea.
Yeah. And it's fun to watch them to take it and shop. Yeah.
And like think about budget and stuff.
Exactly. That's what we were doing. Like it's fun to say like, okay, Bo, you have $40.
Yeah.
And he wants something that's like 55. I'm like, well, you can't get that. It's 55. Yeah. So what are you going to do with like you got to go find something that's 40 or adds to 40 or whatever. So that's fun. I think we have this conversation a lot because my mom is like against gift cards, and every year we're like, just get us a gift certificate for
groceries,
oil or groceries or whatever, like things we'll use, And she's like, oh, gift card. And I'm like, but that's your own feeling around it. Some people like to get gift cards because it eliminates that awkwardness of like, thanks, I love it.
Yeah.
And like,
Jessica's mother always asks Jessica what to get me for Christmas. And I said, just get me, I don't care if it's $5 or $500, just give me a gift card to Cabot.
Yes.
Because I go there every year at least once. And if it's
like it's something,
I'm gonna use it.
Exactly.
I will appreciate that. Like I would use that.
I do I know that there's like, Pat, you talk about this all the time because there's like the gift card racket. Of
it's like 50% of gift cards go unused.
Unspent,
So like the companies are making the money and never, it is disgusting. I don't think of a gift card as unthoughtful. Like I think it is nice.
I don't either.
Yeah, like I like getting gift cards.
Yeah, me too.
I like giving them too because it's just saying like, here, go buy something that you want that you enjoy.
Because gift giving can be really hard for some people. Like some people really love gift giving and they're good at it.
Yeah.
I have some friends that are. I really struggle with gift giving. I put a lot of pressure on myself.
Same.
And I think way too much into it.
Yeah. I love buying gifts for people, but same thing. If you don't have the,
I'd like to get rid of gift giving at Christmas amongst adults. Make gifts just for the kids at Christmas.
I like that. Yeah.
Like between families.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I don't have to get you anything next Christmas, just the kiddos.
That's it. I'd be fine with that.
I'd be absolutely fine with
that's
that
what we kind of do.
year.
We have something under the because Logan wants to give his father something for Christmas, but we don't do. We do a sock.
A Cabot gift card.
Yeah.
and there's Cabot gift cards in your sock.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Cabot being the first golf reference, how long have we been in this? That's pretty good. Someone definitely got the
I got the time on that.
over.
Because you know what season we're upon here.
I was going to say, do you have any tea times booked? Because we can't open today.
No tea times booked yet, but looking into a June 1st or June 2nd Cabot.
Oh, okay.
My friend Mike Gillis. Hey, Mike.
Shout out to Gil.
I know you're listening.
Gillis Seafood.
He won
free
4
ads.
tea times at Cabot in the
nice.
winter.
How did he win that? What a win.
It was like an auction or something.
That's awesome.
Amazing.
He paid something for them.
okay.
He didn't pay face value for
So
them.
who else is he taking? Does he need a third or a fourth?
Liam and Shane, I believe.
Oh.
Sorry, Daniel.
Yeah, you're trying to lobby for me. I appreciate that.
I was actually lobbying for myself. But
Okay.
I mean, Daniel. What about you, Daniel? Any tea times in the
I think we should
horizon?
do 4 of us go play Cabot.
I would love that. Jess?
Not wasting
Stay
the money
one.
to play Cabot.
Oh, okay.
It's a pretty
what?
incredible
All of a sudden,
experience.
the budget's important.
If I could sit in a cart and
I have a
pick and
gift
choose.
card.
So wait. Is it spending the money or is it walking the course? Because you just said if you could sit in a cart, you would do it.
I would do
I'd
it.
say one of the best dates ever was playing Fox Harbor. You loved it.
Because I got to pick and choose what I got to do. So I would hit a few balls, then I would sit for a few and just watch,
That could be
taking the
Cabot.
views. But you
Oh, no,
can't.
there's no cart.
Cabot, there's no
Yeah,
cart.
no
You're
cart.
just like,
You know what? I was worried about the no cart thing too because I thought it would be like a long
Couldn't
and
ask for a
strenuous
nicer walk.
but it's a beautiful walk.
Beautiful walk.
Yeah, it's really nice.
She played the Nest once.
Yeah.
9 holes.
Yeah, 10.
Yeah,
She had a
that's
good time.
fine.
Did you see that Cabot is getting TrackMans in every one of their bays at the driving range?
Really?
What does that mean?
Wow.
It's like this device that tells you, it's like a computer that's set up behind you, and it tells you like how fast you swing, how far your ball goes.
At the driving range
At the
for
driving
everyone
range.
to use.
There's one in every spot on the driving range.
Wow.
Are they doing individual ones or are they doing the driving range one? Because I see in
I don't know.
because I think I saw in Arizona, they have this big, crazy, expensive system that just monitors the whole range.
No, it's individual
ones, yeah.
We're losing them.
We've gone off the rails.
We'll take that offline.
That was just emailed to me today from Cabot.
Oh.
Oh, you got on the emails now.
I'm on the.
He's on the
list.
emails.
Have you seen that meme where it was like, I got to get off my phone? This is laptop business?
Yes.
For
Oh my God.
booking a flight?
Yeah.
It's so true.
Yeah.
It is so true.
Absolutely.
You cannot book a flight on a cell phone.
No.
That is laptop business
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
sure. And that is you, Patrick, to a T.
Yeah.
That's so
you got to
funny.
get on the laptop for that.
Yeah, it's so funny.
I even find here when I'm doing something, I sometimes have to wait until when I get to work because I got 2 screens. So I have to look at something and look it over here.
Yeah, that's true. Guys, there is a big trip coming up soon for us, for our families.
What's that?
None of you know?
Oh, we're going to Moncton.
We're going to Moncton.
Oh, yes.
Mini freeze.
Coach Pat.
I just would like to say I apologize and I'm going to try and do better by saying I'll never do that or I'll never be one of those people. Because if you rewind season 2 or season 1, it's me saying, I don't care if wide-legged jeans are back or not. I'm never going to wear them because they're going to get wet on the bottom and I'm skinny jeans forever. Remember?
Now look at ya.
Now look at me. All I wear is wide-legged jeans. I didn't put a pair of skinny jeans on.
I swore I'd never be a
years.
freeze mom.
We swore, Jess.
I was like, I'm not doing it.
And nothing against
Freeze
freeze
moms.
moms.
No.
But we just said,
Well,
It's
nothing
too
against
much.
I
you
just
guys are
said
freeze moms.
spring hockey
No.
is not the jam for me.
No.
I cannot believe how busy people are with their kids' hockey and how much money is being spent and how often they're on the road for like 6-year-olds playing hockey. And
now here we are.
Our kids are in
our
spring
defense,
hockey.
it's not really that busy.
No.
This version of it.
But
the
they are
entry level
Logan
freeze.
is
mini
pissed
freeze.
that he doesn't have a real freeze jersey.
I said the same thing.
What?
I thought they were getting freeze jerseys for the tournament.
They're
like
not.
the blue ones.
They're not. They're
Practice
mini
jerseys.
freeze.
They're not really
Logan
freeze.
is not happy.
Pat texts
don't
me.
look at me.
Let's go back to the start. Pat texts me and says, "Is Logan playing spring hockey?" And months prior, he said, "We're not doing anything extra with Bo for hockey." And I said, "Yeah, same. We're not." Until he starts asking, I'll probably not be able to say no. But
Right, fair.
is he doing spring hockey? I said, "No." Why do you
talked
say?
about this, Patrick.
Obviously, Bo might be. Is he? Or I think I'm going to coach. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll put Logan into
So
it.
Logan's doing spring hockey.
Yeah.
Coach Patrick,
But-
how is it coaching, Pat?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit excited because I know he'd like it.
Yeah.
I know we'd enjoy it.
Very organized, run very well.
Good. I appreciate that. I take it pretty serious.
I'll come down to the office some weeks. I'm like, "What are you doing, hon?" And he's like, "Just working on hockey practice right now." He's like, writing out his practice plan on the paper. I'm like,
I love
okay.
it.
You have to.
And you're so good with the
Can't
kids.
waste the ice time.
You coach Bo like in U6 and county and minor hockey or whatever. And I've said this to you before the last few years. Like it's so nice. Like, you know me, I'm up in the stands, but I can see like communication wise what's happening. Like I was so proud of Pat the very first practice. He like got down on one knee and you're like at their level and you're talking to them in their eyes and like all the things. And I'm like, this is so nice. Like you just look like you're in your element out there. And I also said that it's like such a turn on. I'm like, look at Coach Daddy out there.
Oh my
It
God,
is
I gotta
a
get in the ice. Can I coach next?
You gotta
next practice?
get one of the tracksuits.
Yes. Wear that around the house.
Looks good out there. That. But yeah, you do like you're doing well from my perspective, but you enjoy it as well, like from your perspective.
I do, yeah. It's doesn't feel like work or anything like that,
Right.
so it's good. But we'll see. There's only 4 sessions left. The trip will be fun, I think.
Yeah,
I think
it
they're
will
gonna
be
have
fun.
a blast. Yeah,
It'll be a good crew. It is fun to
all
like.
the coaches are great.
But
Yeah.
Bo is like, they are. There's a good coaching crew there. It's Bo's funny though still because he's kind of like, hockey.
Yeah.
But then he gets there and he loves it.
Yes,
Like he's
yeah.
excited to be there once he's there. He just thinks he's going to miss out on like some fun game or TV show or something when he's there and the brothers aren't. Like it's so
Right.
funny.
When we're leaving the house, he'll be like, "Don't do anything fun without me."
Yeah. And I'm like, buddy, we're coming right behind
Yeah.
you. We're going to be in the
Right.
stands. Like we're not doing anything without you.
Did you? We don't have to get into deep hockey drills on the pod here, but is it similar to what you'd run at minor hockey or no?
It's a little bit similar. Like at minor hockey, is all stations basically, and then in this one, I try to do a little bit more like full ice stuff, or like split the group into 2, and like bringing the kids over to the whiteboard and stuff like that. I never did that at the county.
Yes, yeah. I was going to suggest. Jessica noticed that the last
I
one.
was like, that's adorable.
Yeah,
That's the cutest thing I've ever seen because they're all sitting there like looking up
I
at this
know.
board and I'm like, I can't even like with how cute it is.
It is so cute.
They take it so serious and they're all paying so much attention and I'm like, what's he saying over there?
but I
Like,
wasn't sure if it was different, like Glace Bay or versus county versus, or it was a Hockey Canada thing because, like, say the first couple of practices, he after the first one, he loved it ever since because, like, in Glace Bay, it's like it's all
fun.
drills that are probably down from Hockey Canada or whatever, but there's no like skills portion, like work on your shot kind of thing. Like there's nothing with the 4 or 5-year-olds, but like when he was down there, like I forget if it was Peter showing him like how to sweep and take a shot like this. He loved that. Like, he'd come home in the garage for like days in a row just working on that.
so cute.
He loves
No,
it.
we basically I take a bunch of what I thought worked good with the kids, like at the county, and then tried to do a couple extra things because I feel like these are the kids who are going to be playing hockey probably their whole lives, whereas at the county it might not be the same case. And they're going to have to go over and listen to a coach at the whiteboard, like moving forward.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just kind of wanted to start that off.
And they're all
It's
like
so
really
nice.
great listeners, I find.
Yeah, they're all pretty good listeners.
Like
They're engaged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a bunch of 5 and 6-year-olds, geez.
Yeah.
They got it going on.
That's what my coworker keeps saying to me, like because his son is 12 or is he
I don't
13?
know.
But he says like He's like, because I would say like, oh, spring hockey or whatever, just like you guys said. And he said, no, I understand what you're saying. You're absolutely right. But usually the kids that are in this are the kids that kind of want to be there, really, really enjoy it as the years goes on. So it's like a little bit almost more, I don't know what I'm trying to say.
More enjoyable.
They're loving it. Yeah. Did you have spring hockey growing up? No.
Definitely not at this age.
Right.
I did like when I was
the cost of
14 maybe.
Yeah.
But usually when I was playing hockey, it'd be like October to March. Hockey gear went away till October.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And you pulled out your golf clubs.
Or whatever. Yeah. There was no like.
But you
there was
probably
not
went
even
to Halifax, did you? Because there wasn't much.
There was
around
no
here.
ice.
No, I know.
He was Sid the kids' teammate.
Yeah.
That's right. Shout out Sid if you're listening.
He probably is on the golf course. But
Boo.
I think my uncle started, or with a group of dads started like Summer Blades in Center 200, and that was like the first time we had.
Yeah, it was in like August.
Yeah.
I
remember going to watch Jason play hockey like in the summer.
Yeah.
Like that was like
Summer Blades.
Yeah.
I remember Scott with that too, Daniel. That's funny.
Summer Blades was great. It was kind of wild though, because it was like the ages were all kind of messed up, and then like nobody knew if there was hitting or not. And it wasn't really like I don't know. There was refs and stuff, but it wasn't. I don't know. It wasn't overseen very seriously.
Yeah.
So some of the games got pretty insane. Yeah.
We got to get Bo's number and name on the back of his jersey. It's so hard to know who's who out there when they don't have that on there.
99.
And Patrick
I saw
said
Logan as 90, right?
Yeah.
Logan wanted 99.
Ryan
I said
O'Reilly
absolutely not. No,
he just made it up.
He said 99. I said no.
That's what I
said. You can't. That's
Patrick got so mad. He was like, no, you can't have 99.
Gretzky.
I saw some 34s out there.
34s. But then he wanted 91 because of Jacob Newcomb.
Oh, cute.
But the other little fella has 91.
He could have had it anyway.
That's my whatever reactionary. Like,
90 is a good
Avery
number.
has one, so you won't know.
Guys, I know I'm enjoying this hockey talk. I think it's going to be hilarious to do like a post-trip episode just to say like how was Moncton as a family trip, what happened, were we like going crazy in the stands what was it like?
I think Pat's the next guest on the CBU podcast.
Oh yeah, we can get you on Beyond the Ice. We can talk about that.
You already had my boss on there.
Yeah,
yes,
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's
Charlie.
That's so funny.
Well,
let's just do a quick love the hockey and golf talk, she says sarcastically. Let's do a little like update. The last time we did a husband's episode was what, last season or the start of this season? It was a little while ago.
Depends which was
Bo,
the cut
it was
one
last
or
season.
Well, not the cut one. Yeah.
Okay.
Bo just turned 6. Logan's about to turn 6. We're finishing grade primary as parents. Like things have, we're coming into what's this year? 5 years being married as a group. Like, what can we talk about? Like anything we learned, anything that still surprises us, anything that still annoys us? Like, what's the life update here? Any big lessons or anything learned in the last few years?
Do you have something on your mind?
No, I just think it's interesting to say, like, the last time we talked, we were probably like, our kids are about to start school and they're 4. Now we're like, oh my God, they're 6. Like, whatever. Or like 5 years of marriage. Are we still doing the same things that annoyed us 5 years ago? How's that going for everyone?
Probably.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Just still tough having 2
I
kids.
wouldn't change anything because everything's going great.
Yeah.
I mean, at least from my perspective.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, you good over
Logan,
there?
I find is hilarious to think about like what he thinks is now he thinks stuff is cool because he has friends.
Yeah.
Like at daycare, he had like 1 or 2 really good friends and they stood in their bubble, but now he's like, he knows all the kids in grade 5 and 4. It's a small school, so he knows everybody, and he like people will say this is cool or that's cool, and he really takes so I'm always fighting off, like he'll always say something about I don't know what stereotypes. I'm not wearing pink.
Right.
You can wear pink. Wait, no, girls wear pink. No, everybody can wear pink.
Right. Right.
I get a laugh out of Bo when I see him in his school and he'll say like hello to the kids in like grade 5 and call them by name and stuff like that. And I'm like, when I was in grade primary, I wouldn't even think about
swearing
I get beat up.
Yeah. Exactly.
He's social. He's social in there.
Yes, he's very social.
Yeah. It's funny.
But that's the biggest thing for him, I find, like fighting off stuff, because in daycare, it was just his age group. Now he interacts with like grade 4s all the time or whatever. So
it's a new stage of parenting though, right? Like things have gotten easier for sure.
In a lot of ways.
You know, we can have like he wants to go to sleep. He's tired at the end of the day. We can have like actual conversations with each other and reason a little bit. But then there are other challenges that come along with like these new group dynamics and new social. I mean, by the time they're 7, they're like the influences are coming from outside of the house so strongly. So like those conversations are starting to happen. I was trying to talk to him today about like stranger danger without putting fear into him, but also letting him know, like, you know, go with anyone who's not these people and what to say. And he's like,
because he was wondering about the bear versus the man. He thought the man might be dressed up as a kidnapper.
He overheard me and Pat being like, have you guys heard about this internet phenomenon? Like, okay, so
I think I saw. It
was like asking women, like, would you rather see a bear or a man in the woods? And like the answer is usually a bear. And for obvious reasons. And well, maybe not so obvious, but and Bo overheard us and he was like, well, Mom, I'd pick bear because I think it could be a kidnapper dressed up as a man. And I was like, oh, well, yeah, that is why we're picking bear.
Kidnappers don't really wear costumes like that.
Yeah. Well, they just are the man.
They are the man.
They are the man. Yeah.
It's kind of funny you mentioned this because I just talked to Logan about this on the weekend. I don't even think I told Jessica this, but we're outside and he said something about a weird car going down. I don't know if he heard this at school or where, but a car went down there and stopped and then they came back. I said, yeah, we have a dead end road. Like it happens all the time. People go down and they turn around, they come back. They're just out for a drive. But then I thought, you know, we did a pretty good job telling him all this stuff like all along. So I was just going to quiz him.
Yeah.
What happened? Like what would happen if someone said like, come on over to the car? What would you do? Oh, I don't know. I said, well, what if they said, like, come on over, like, I have a game to play or candy or something? Oh, candy. I'd go over there in a heartbeat. I was like, no. Okay, wait. Now we have the conversation. Wrong answer. But I thought for sure he was going to say, oh, no, I wouldn't go over because we talked about that before with him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But, I know. And these are the
just got into a conversation a little bit about that stuff lately.
What did you tell him? No.
Yeah. I was like, no, buddy. Then he laughed.
Go get an adult.
Because I think he laughs a lot when he'll remember, like, okay, that was the wrong answer. I remember talking about this. He'll laugh like these. That's his like.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, like it's hard because, and I think too, it's scary to think about, but like on social media and whatever, like we know so much about people's kids that it's like, I want him to know, like, even if they're calling you by name or they're saying my name, like if you don't know them, like you don't go with them. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. But it's such a fine line because I'm like, I don't want to scare you unnecessarily. But I also want you to be informed because you are becoming this social being that does participate in activities outside of us or, you know, whatever. And it's such an interesting dichotomy there of like letting them spread their wings a little bit, but making sure they understand
independence, but not.
So that's, I think, a challenge at this stage of parenting a little bit. Just knowing that.
For sure.
It's scary though.
That happens all the time at the hockey rink still now too.
Yes.
Like at the Bayplex where I can't say Bayplex. He gets mad at me when I say that.
It's the minors he doesn't know it. Yeah.
Minors form.
But he's like, well, I let him go around a lot with his little buddies and they play like mini sticks in the corner and we have rules like you're not allowed to be outside, no bathrooms without coming to get me first, whatever. But like when we went to the TELUS Cup game, he was going to go off with a couple little friends. I'm like, no, we're going to stay close because it's a bigger spot and we don't know the whatever. And there's different rules here. Oh, he didn't understand that, but he was about to run off.
Yeah.
Like he normally does. And,
of course. Carefree. You know, they're ready to go. And when you're like, no, wait, or no, don't. They're like, why? Like,
that's not fair.
Yeah.
That's a new big one.
I don't want to get into it right now, but this is why. Yeah, the not fair thing is a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mostly from the young boys.
Yeah. That's not fair.
That's not fair.
That's not fair.
Everything's not fair.
And then I say, what's fair mean? They're like,
yeah.
Heard Bo say it.
Yeah.
It's
just not fair. Grady's new thing is, that's my brother. Like if Brooks is doing something, I'm like, Brooks. They'd be like, hey.
That's awesome.
That's my brother. Don't yell at him or don't talk to him like that. That's cute. My brother. Yeah. And I'm like, well,
he also
that's my son.
Don't be mean to him.
You hurt my feelings.
You hurt my feelings.
He said that
that's
one a bunch the last few days.
Hurt my feelings. Last night he wouldn't go to sleep. Like they're not ready for sleep till they're so late because they didn't have to daycare still. Like 10 p.m. they're awake, guys.
Oh my God.
It's killing us. Yeah. So I was like, we've already said goodnight. We've already laid down. We've already done our rigmarole. Like, go to bed. Then he ran into bed. And then he comes out a few minutes later. Mom, you hurt my feelings. I said, well, you're hurting my feelings. No, you hurt my feelings. My feelings are hurt. And then I went and laid down with him for a second one time. And so now he says it all the time because he worked the first time.
Yes.
And it's like, well, buddy, I'm sorry your feelings are hurt, but get to your bed and go to sleep. And the other day it was, my belly has a headache. My belly has a headache. And I'm like, oh, it does it? Like, that's probably not. And then I was just laying there for a minute, frustrated to no end. And it's quiet. My eyes are closed. And then I feel a little kiss on my forehead. And he says, you're the best mommy in the world. I was like, God damn it, kid.
It's an emotional.
Knew what he was doing.
He knew what he was doing. He definitely knew what he was doing. He wrapped around his little finger and he knew it.
Cute.
So funny. Just never ends.
Well, time checker here for 2 reasons.
It's bedtime.
You're the budget keeper of time on the pod.
I'm the budget keeper of time. 1, we're over our time. You've exceeded your limit of time here on
What
the pod.
do we think? Is it going to make it to air?
And 2, it's
How
past
the
my Betty
lithium
buys.
batteries doing over there.
They're
His
holding
lithium
up.
batteries still on.
Yeah, I'll send the pod the invoice.
Bill,
in the
yeah.
mail.
You just charge us. You just charge us.
We'll have to
with
get
that.
some of those.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, husbands.
Thanks a lot for having me.
Thanks for having us.
Appreciate
What
it.
did you used to say?
I don't know.
Remember, he used to be like,
Yeah, what was it?
what was it?
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Thanks for being here. I don't know.
I don't know what it was.
We'll have to roll the tape.
Funny.
Roll the tape on that one. Well, guys, it's been a pleasure to have you back around the table. We appreciate everything you do.
We're
We
around
love
the table.
We love you right to death.
We love you too.
We love you too. See you next year.
See you in Moncton.
Bye-bye.
See you next time.
See you in Moncton.
Yeah, see you in
Go
Moncton.
Freeze.
We can do
Mini
a live,
freeze.
Go
we'll do a
mini
live
freeze.
podcast from Moncton.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
do.
imagine.
We'll live stream the first game.
Yeah.
No pressure, coach.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for joining us around the table on this episode of The Morning Meeting with Sarah and Jess. If you're enjoying your time around the table, if you like what you're hearing, tell us, tell a friend. Wherever you listen to your podcast, you can like and subscribe. You can rate and review. We would appreciate it. It helps us. Help us help you. Make sure to subscribe so you never have to miss another morning meeting. Thanks for being here. We'll see you next time. Anchored Ideas is Cape Breton's leading marketing and communications agency. Known for their heart and hype, big dreams for Cape Breton Unimoggy fuel their creativity. Here, there is no divide between business and community. Your neighbors and friends may very well also be your family. And when local businesses are doing well, we're all rising together.
For these reasons and more, when the team at Anchored Ideas work with a client, it's personal. They're proud to be there for the big wins, the hurdles, and all the moments in between. They help you build your brand, define your difference, and connect you with those who matter.
This signature heart and hype is the core of everything they do at Anchored Ideas. And we know firsthand that this team of powerhouse professionals are exactly who you need to speak to when trying to bring your vision to life.